Hey guys, how are you today? Let me know you're there so I know who I'm talking to. Right, number one, number two, number three. Lisa, Lozzie, how you going? Hi, Francis. How's Valentina? Is she good? Mandy, you love my shirt? Thank you. It's a comfy shirt. Hi, Nick. I was going to say, is it afternoon yet? Christy? Hey, Owa. How is everybody? It's a bit cold here. Sleeping by the fire. I was about to say, it's really cold. Shanice, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold where I am too. Is there anyone on first time today? I'll just put the heater on because it's so cold. Nick, I saw your advertisement for your new cards. I can't wait to be able to use them. But I think what we'll do is we'll when we get hold of them, we'll bring you on here to promo them. Lozzie, you're on. Welcome. Whereabouts you from? Shawnice, you're good. Is it warm? Hi, Bec. Got Ari running around. She's so restless since moving. She hates it, and because she can't go outside. I'm just wondering what cards to use today. Pottsville Beach. I don't even know where that is. What cards do you want today? I don't know what I have. Still got most of my cards packed up, and let me see what's in this box. I've got a box here. Looking in it, see what we got here. What's that? Really windy. Oh, it's near Byron. I'm just seeing what these cards are. Some shaman cards. Okay, see if they're any good. Near Byron Bay. I don't know what they are. But soon to buy those. Yesterday was really windy here. It's like shocking windy. I just found these are like crystal coffee table cards. I think they're done by Melody, Lovers in the Earth, Melody. Yeah. William Tyrrell. So we might use some crystal cards today, guys. And we might use some fairy cards. We haven't used those in a while. And random dreaming ones. Right. I think I have what I want. Are you talking about William Tyrrell, Jodes? William Wall. I don't know. Is that somebody that's new that's not with us? Hey, Ginge. I was hoping you would jump on. Sending you lots of love. You smell new. How many people have found this week's energy to be really harsh? I found that no matter what I'm touching this week, there's a challenge in it. You know, whether it's putting the filter in the fish tank or trying to set up a cat. Enclosure. 14-year-old missing in Warby. He has autism. Jodes, check the aqueduct. Check the aqueduct. Have they checked there? Hey, Yadi. How you going? What's happening, Carrie? All right, I'm going to read with these crystal cards. I haven't read with these before. They are Heidi. They're checking the aqueduct. Oh, really? I'm just hearing aqueduct, aqueduct, aqueduct. Let me see. How are you, Hyde? Are you good? I still need to get you on the show, don't I? Heidi. Okay. Get a date for that. Okie dokie. So how's everyone's energy this week? That's what I feel. There are so many gullies. Yeah, like I just I really feel like it's aqueduct, Heidi. I feel like he's disorientated and just gotten lost, if that makes sense. The problem is it's so cold. That's my only problem. Where I'm seeing is up towards where is it? Heidi, you know the access that's up behind the hospital to the aqueduct up behind the hospital? I feel like I want to take that path out that way. I can't remember. It's like it's not Mount Donabuang Road. It's up. Oh yeah, up. There's an access to the aqueduct up behind the hospital, and I feel like that's where it is, where he is. That's a shame. All right. Oh, there you go. I threw these cards. Let's put out there that we find the lad. Okay. Which is horrible. So I haven't really. Yeah, like sort of towards east. Well, yeah, down that way, like past the hospital. Heidi, if you come up behind the hospital, if you take a left turn up behind the hospital, there's an access to the aqueduct up there. And I feel like it's up sort of like that way because it comes up and then swings back around. And it's quite dense up there as well. Some of those paths are quite dense, but I feel like he's up, up that way. I feel like they'll find him. Anyway, how's everybody going with the energy today? I was just saying a minute ago, everything I touched this week has been a challenge, and it's just doing my head in. So I just want to know if anybody else is feeling it. It's just crazy. It's just on our way by. You're on your way by. You're going to go and have a look, Jodes. Can you let me know? 17. Hey guys, I know there's 17 of you. If you're on for the first time, let me know and say hey. I'm just shuffling some cards. For those of you that are just joining me today for the first time, I just want to say hi and welcome to the show. I hope that you enjoy what we do here. We do try and keep it light. We try and keep it a lot of fun, a lot of energy upbringing, because so many people are going through stuff at the present time that I try and keep positive vibes on here. So I just want to say hi to everybody. And yeah, Nick, I'm with you on that one, like full on, especially yesterday. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. But it's okay. I know it's an evolutionary shift and we're all going to get through it, but it's just like really one of those weeks of energetic bang. So I don't know whether, there's been some flares or something along that. Hi, Heights, I love you. I don't know whether there's been some like solar flares or something like that, but man, I tell you what, the energy is really funky at the present time. Yeah, sure is. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Salyo? Nella? Sal? I'm gonna call you Sal. Drumming and chanting. Oh, that sounds so good. Do you know my ex stole my medicine drum? So I don't have one at the present time. I have to make another one. Sally. Renee. 2020 in a nutshell, funky. I just set up my partner's drum kit yesterday for her, and yeah, but my ex decided that she would keep my medicine drum, which is fine because there's a funky little prayer on the inside of that, so she can knock herself out with it, which is awesome. What else do I need to say to you guys? So next week, this Sunday coming up, there's no banter, guys. It's Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement for all Jewish people that follow the Jewish religion. And I am Jewish, and I will be celebrating the day of fasting and Yom Kippur. So next week there will be this Sunday there'll be no banter on a Sunday night. So, but the following week, I'm just got to lock in a date, but I'm hoping to have Scott Alexander King, author of Animal Dreaming Oracle cards, so many animal dreaming books. He's just an absolutely incredible. I've just got to flick him a new date because he was supposed to be on this Sunday, but I didn't realize it was Yom Kippur. So, yes, so next week I'm hoping to have Scott on the show. I just got to send him the date, like I said. Hi, Stacy. Sally, Shanice, I bought a medicine drum from Scott the last time he was here at the ranch. Was it a white one, Shanice? Did it have white fur? All right. When is the Jewish religion? Is it where you use palm trees in the mosque? Robertina, the Jewish religion is not a mosque, it's a synagogue. The mosque is the what's the word? Muslim religion. And yes, we do use palm trees, but we use them for the high holiday of Sukkot. Hi, Lily. All right, where am I going to go? Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to talk about? Riri, I miss you. Bugs is hating it here because she can't get outside. Did you pick up the wood? Hi, Ashley. Cross religion. Have a little faith, babe. It doesn't matter which one you choose. It is a crazy, crazy energy. Rhiannon, how are you going this week with your energy? Because I know that you're quite sensitive, and you know, it's been a funky little week. Am I going to get my temporary promotion? Carrie, I feel like it's more of a permanent thing, so just hold on to that one, because it might work into a permanent something, if that makes sense. Is 2021 going to be better? Look, the answer to that is, of course, it is, Renee. You know, I think we're getting, you know, to see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. I do feel that, you know, there'll be policies and procedures and new implications that will be coming forward, or new things implemented, not implications, but new things implemented to sort of like eradicate the level of trauma that we've suffered with, you know, with this COVID situation. But I think on a global level, it's just made the world realize how, you know, just how connected it is and how easy it is for things to spread. Back in the 1800s, you know, it was, or even, you know, back in the 1400s when the plague and all that came through, you know, it was localized because it wasn't able to, you know, there weren't planes and things like that to get it from continent to continent to continent. And so they had a bit of grace in it actually traveling from person to person to person. And so it's just made us realize just how fast a global pandemic can actually move. And I think that, you know, there'll be a lot of things implemented to sort of like stop something like this happening or occurring to this level in the future. But yeah, I definitely see that things will get better. We need to change our mindset about it as well, and I'm not focused so much on it. You know, enjoy the quality time at home with family and friends, because, you know, once we get back out there, the you know, the world's going to get busy. We're going to get busy again, and you know, it's going to be full on like it was before, same but different, because humans have a habit of returning back to old patterns and old ways. And so I would say to you, like, try and, you know, do the best that you can to move forward, if that makes sense. So I'm just reading some of your comments. I'm looking at them. So yeah, I do feel that, you know, whatever swings one way has to come back the other way, if that makes sense. And so yeah, look, you know, whenever you're down on your luck, or whenever things aren't going right, it's just a matter of time before the pendulum swings back, and you know, we come back to being either in balance, or it comes back the other way. Life's kind of like a bipolar ride. You know, very rarely will it be totally balanced. It's either one or the other, and you know, it's very bipolar. Let me have a look at some of your questions. Let me look. There's so many of you that are new, so welcome. If you're new today, let me know. Just write your name down. Any opportunity? Any opportunities opening up for you soon? Oh, keep wobbling the screen. Alex and Ashley. Do you want to branch out on that a bit? I mean, every day we have an opportunity. So are we talking about work? Are we talking about love life? You know, I just feel like life's full of opportunities. We just have to see the blessings in each and every day, and take those opportunities when they present themselves. So yes, there is definitely like many opportunities that are available. Christine, in regards to the spirit, I would recommend booking a private reading, and we'll look into that further. As you can see across the bottom, office.ozpsychicbarber@gmail.com. More than happy to look into that for you in a private reading. At the minute, I'm working with cards, and so yeah, it's a little bit difficult, and I feel like that reading is a little bit more in depth, and I just feel like there's a few messages there that you might want to sort of like investigate a little bit further. So I'm not ignoring you, but I would recommend that you book a private reading if you're wanting to push further on that subject. So I feel as if they're processing things. You know, sometimes when we don't hear anything, it's the best thing. No news is good news. I think that's you know, I think that's all positive. Um, I'm just seeing applications on desks sell, and I just want to say, just be patient. If you haven't heard in a couple of days, maybe give them a ring and follow it up, and just say, look, you know, I've had a second interview. I was just wondering if there had been any further process on that. So yeah, maybe do that. Are the whales stranded because of what's going on at the moment? Francis, I need some more information on that. I'm not aware of whales. I don't watch the news, and I've been really busy lately, so I haven't had a chance. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that one. I'm sorry. Will your family be put back together? Chloe, I feel a pause on that one. I feel like there needs to be some work and communications coming forward on that. So yeah, communication is the key to bring that all back into alignment. But I just feel like people have been wounded, egos have been wounded, and things have been said that you can't take back. So I just want to say it's going to take communication and patience. My financial situation get better soon. Animals always sense spirit, Robertina, always. Will I get my car back? I get a no on that one, Stacey. Is there anything I need to pay attention to? I'm coming out of a 60 grief period from loss of my partner, looking at romance. Okay, Chloe, I'll have a look and get back to you on that one. Hi, Joe. Stacey, will you get your car back? Oz, again, I see so many things that are there for you, and you know, I think that probably a private read is the best forum for that information. Office.oz Psychic Barber, it's running across the screen. I feel like you've had an okay time, but I feel like some of that time you have just sort of sat in grief, if that makes sense, and not actually done the work. So I think there's a bit of balance that needs to come in that one, Oz. Okay. Hi, Christina. How are you? Lily, are you still on? I feel like I need to read a card for you. Wheelchair. 90-year-old dad is in a residential care in lockdown as a nurse was diagnosed with COVID. Oh, that's not good, Sal. Loz will hardly change his ways. No, no, he'll always be him. How you react to him, however, that's what can be changed. Yeah, yeah, the energy's crazy. Hi, baby. How are you? Right, so there's a lot of questions coming for you. If you have all these questions, maybe book a private reading with me, and I can answer some of those questions privately. I just can't answer absolutely every single question that you're throwing at me, and you know, I have to be fair and answer some for other people as well. So Sal, book a private reading, and I'm happy to answer everything for you. Lily, I feel like I need to pull a card for you. I don't know what's going on with you at the minute, but I'm going to pull one of these crystal cards. They're really slippery. Can't even get them off. Here we go. Tiger iron. Okay, let's have a look, see what it says. Creativity, artistic. Mm. Refuge from danger, tiger, and you take vitality. Right, I've got the tiger eye stone for you, Lily, and what I want to talk about is just spending a little bit more time being creative for yourself. I know that you're quite a creative person. I feel like some redecorating or something like that needs to be done. So I don't know whether you're putting off redecorating or putting off refurbishing or something like that. But I feel like you need to bring the creative process back into your life, because things have become really straightforward and matter of fact, if that makes sense. One of the things with the tiger eye, it does have a mathematical property, and I'm just feeling as if I want to say things don't add up. So I don't know who near or around you is going through stuff and you're questioning. But I do feel as if, you know, there's a creative answer to it. Artistic. I know that you're quite, you are quite artistic. You're quite, when you put your mind to it, you just make things happen and can create from basically nothing. And, I just want to say to you things like, get back into your cooking and back into your baking and things like that, and bring back some of the beautiful energy that you have. I just feel like you're under the, what's the word, suppressed, if that makes sense. And I just want to drag you out from underneath that heavy blanket and just say, hey, don't let your mind get into that self-doubt. Don't let your mind get into that hurt and fear, and bring yourself out. I feel like somebody near and around you, Lily, is not trustworthy at the present time, or withholding information. So I'm just going to leave you with that one. Don't read too much into it. It will be revealed. They'll reveal themselves. But, I know that you're very trusting, but for the minute, I just want to say, just pull back a little bit, set your boundaries, and look after yourself, and just do some things for you is what I want to say on that one. Just do some things for you. Hi, Robin. Welcome. I help run charity for the homeless on the Gold Coast. We have been offered a cafe to run, and if we run, would it be great profit to help our friends on the street? Should we take the challenge? I help run charity for the homeless. So, Robin, the charity that you've been offered, is it only to work with the homeless, or is it a charity that can, raise money to then put back into the homeless? I know from working with the Jack Reed Foundation, which is a nonprofit barber foundation that has a new program at the minute called 99 New Beginnings. I would love to see you hook up with Danielle and Teresa. It's the Jack Reed Foundation. And so what I actually want to say is, like, hook up with those girls, because they've got some incredible ideas, and I think that you would be beneficial working with and alongside them, if that makes sense. What I would be doing, Robin, because I know that sometimes the homeless can be quite difficult to work with. You're dealing with a lot of mental illness and things like that. What I would be looking at in regards of what I'm being guided to tell you is run it as a cafe with the funds that you raise, then going back into the homeless. So, you might be, instead of feeding the homeless per se, run the cafe with then the profits going to your nonprofit organization that's going to help out with, whether it's clothing or homelessness in some other way that they might need, mental health or something like that. So, yeah, contact Danny and Teresa at the Jack Reed Foundation, and they will be able to give you some brilliant ideas, because we do work with the homeless up that way. And you can cross-link your information, and yeah, I'd love to hear more about that, Robin. So thanks for helping those guys out. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Robin. I think that's a really good idea, because to work with them directly, how challenging they can be at the best of times. But I mean, as barbers, it's different. We deal with them, you know, one-on-one. But you know, when you deal with mental illness and those type of things, straight off the bat, it can be challenging, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'd love to hear more about that, Robin. Can you email me, please? office.ozpsychicbarber@gmail.com, Robin. I'd love to know what your program is. I know I've got a really big passion for people working with the homeless, and it's you know, a really big thing for me. Yeah, I agree. I'd love to know more, so email me, please. Where are we at now? Hi, Christine, Diana, how are you going? Tammy, hi. Is anybody on? Who's on first? Who's on second? Oh my God, playing baseball now. Just having a look, see who's there. Robin, I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's have a look. So I'm using crystal cards at the moment. The coffee table crystal cards. Yeah. Lily, don't feel backwards. You can ring anytime. This is my second time on your live. I had an early day. Yeah, I know. Baseball. These cards are really thin, so they're hard to pick up. All right. So Robin, it's a ocean agate. Okay. The stone helps with mental flexibility, emotional flexibility, precise decision making, which is really relative to what we've just discussed. I can't talk today. I feel like I've got a bit of spat. Doesn't matter. You know when you try and say something and it just doesn't come out your mouth, it just doesn't work. So my head's saying one thing and my mouth is just not doing it. But anyway, decision making and recovery, Robin, is the card that I've pulled for you. The stone helps with mental flexibility, emotional flexibility, precise decision making, which is what you have to do in regards to your cafe, conflict resolution and recovery. It comes from Madagascar. That's pretty cool. Hey, so the ocean spray agate talks about all your decisions that are coming forward. Be flexible in the way that you approach things. Robin, I want to say reach out for some sponsorship for that shop. Okay, get some signage up, get people to sponsor, you know, get charities involved and use it as a charity hub for, you know, bigger and better things. So it's really pretty cool. Hey, Canada, how you going, Tammy? You know, be flexible in what you can achieve, but understand that you can't achieve absolutely everything, Robin. You know, there's a whole lot of emotional stuff going on here. And I just want to say to you, you know, don't take anything personally when you're dealing with projects, okay? Because sometimes people, you know, have reasons of why they can't do things. And, you know, don't take it personally as a rejection. You know, we never know what somebody's going through, and we just have to keep moving forward. But I really feel this project has got some oomph to it. And but I just want to say be flexible and just, you know, move forward and progress and just keep digging away at it. But yeah, hit them hard for donations, anybody, sponsorship, corporate sponsorship, signage, that sort of stuff. And get on the radios, let people know that it's a community cafe. And I think, you know, you'll have a smashing little business there. Hey, New York. How are you, Patty? Patty, I'm always on a Wednesday, always my time it's 12 o'clock. So you'll always catch me this time on a Wednesday. Fluffy tongue. It's like that, isn't it? How can I help you, Patty? You're up late enough. What time is it there in New York? Well, I'm going to put out some fairy cards. Actually, let's go with, yeah, I'm going to put out some fairy cards. So if you're joining me for the first time today, welcome. to the show. We do try and keep it light and lovely and all the fun things that we like to bring. So now I'm using these cards by my dear friend Sharon McLeod. Love these cards. They're little. They're great for me. I'll drop them anyway, which I just did. Lucky. Okay, let's have a look. Where am I going? Maria, how are you? Robin, Luke. Hey, Oz, Patty. 10:30 p.m. Patty in New York City. Okay. Wow. Is it warm there? Card just flew out. All right, Patty, let's have a look. The Elf Queen. The Elf Queen gives you a message. She is upset at how some humans are not respecting the earth and therefore not respecting themselves. Be aware of how you treat Mother Earth. Walk gently. The earth is my mother. I walk gently upon her. So what I want to say to you, Patty, is that you're not respecting yourself, therefore people aren't respecting you. Okay, I know this is relative to the Mother Earth, but I'm going to bring it to you and dig a little bit deeper here, because I really feel as if I don't know whether you're being used or abused or something along those lines, but I'm just feeling respect, and I want to underline that and put it in like a neon sign: respect, respect, respect. You know, you really do feel sensitive at the present time, and I have to acknowledge that. You know, all of us are sensitive at the minute, but sometimes we sort of like really take things to heart, and I feel like that's what's going on for you at the present time. You're sort of like really really taking things to heart, and on an emotional level you're really overflowing, if that makes sense. There's only so much that we can take at one given time before we you know, overflow and spill with emotion. So I do see tears, I see struggles, and I'm just feeling as if, you know, boundaries are being crossed. And I just want to say to you, be gentle, be gentle, be gentle, and walk gently. Okay. This is talking about the Elf Queen, and I don't know if I put her up on the screen, but there she is there. Beautiful illustration from my dear friend Sharon McLeod, and she's just talking about walk gently. You know, trees, flowers, and vegetables and things like that. And I just want to say, Patty, if you can, get out into nature and, you know, make a connection there. You'd be surprised at just how much guidance Mother Earth can give us. You're reaching out to guidance for me, but there's so many blessings and abundance in nature. You've got your birds, you've got your bugs, you've got flowers, and, you know, direct guidance. I'm just reading here that you're a caregiver for your dad, but nobody helps. And, you know, maybe it's about asking for help. People might be near and around, but they may not know how to approach you for help. And I just feel as if, you know, you've got a strong energy about you, and, you know, you're so strong on one level that people might think you're okay when you're actually not. And so it's a fine line between letting people know and maintaining your own discipline in regards to the care of your father. So the message that I'm being guided to give you is to get out in nature, get some sun on your face, breathe a little bit easier, maybe put it out there into the universe that you're wanting to receive help, instead of thinking, you know, I can do it on my own, I can manage, I can do it on my own. You're doing it at the minute because you feel you have to, but that may not necessarily be the case. I just feel like sometimes there are people that are holding back, that that may be able to assist you. So look outside the box a little bit on this one, Patty. I do feel there's help available to you, but you may not have considered it yet. Okay. I also want to say to maintain your boundaries, and that's also with you as well. What you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, what you're willing to accept. I feel like the universe is getting mixed messages from you, Patty, and I would love for you to just sit down and go, what do I need? What do I not want in my life anymore? What do I want to bring into my life anymore? And be really specific, because what I'm being guided to say is that spirit's struggling. They're like trying to figure out what it is you want, and then you change your mind, and then all sorts of stuff's going on. I do feel like there's other siblings sitting there, so I don't know whether you have a sister or somebody that's sitting there as well, that needs to step up or step forward. But I have to reiterate, I feel that there is help there, but I feel like I want to clear my mind, get outside, breathe a little bit, get with the fairies, and just clear that slate. And clear your mind. There's a lot of overthinking. You've got so much going on in your mind at the present time, if that makes sense. So I just want to say, push some of that responsibility to somebody else. And you do have a sister. I felt like there was another sibling. Okay. I wish you all the best, Patty, and it's such an honor to have you from New York. So please tune in anytime. We're always in. I've devised these banters so that we can have New York and Canada online with us, the UK online with us as well. So they usually connect in on a Sunday night. But yeah, lovely to see you, and please come back, Patty. It's great to see you. Do you like my I've got a pair of like overalls on, dungarees on today, and my little bow tie to match. Right, dapper. Now it's bent. It's really weird because everything's sideways. It's like trying to cut your own hair without trying to cut your ear off. Kylie J. Pritchard. I'm going to go there with you. Fish tank's making a weird noise. Thomas has probably jumped on it. Okay, let's have a look here. See what we got. Thank you, Robin. Wendy, how are you going? Throw some cards around. Feel free to share, guys. I love talking to people, so the more people I can connect to, the more fun it is. A bent dapper. I said a bit dapper. Bent. I am bent. You're in silly mode. That's okay, Oz. That's what we like. We like to have fun up here. Hey, David. David, contact me for a private reading. I really feel that we'll be able to connect more to your loved ones in a deeper way. On these banters, sometimes spirit doesn't give me a choice, and they do sort of push and come in, and I do read on a mediumship level, but I do try and sort of like work more psychically with the cards on the banters, because I love chatting to you guys, and if I've got spirit with me, it's like a little bit more serious. So for things like that, David, I really feel as if you'd have better luck with a private reading. office.ozpsychicbarber@gmail.com. Give me a buzz, and we'll organize a read, and we'll see what we can do and connect into your ancestry.com. Luke's best. Kylie. Kylie. How are you? All right, let's have a look here, Kylie, see what we're going to get for you. Oh, you have an appointment, Samantha. That's okay. Just remember that this Sunday there's no banter. It is Yom Kippur. But the following Wednesday and the following Sunday, we certainly will be back online. Karen Baker, I feel like you need to go somewhere warmer. I don't know whether there's like some damp. I feel like there's some damp or something in your house as well. Also, hey, Michaela, where do you think you're going? Get back on here. Come on, Mickey. Hey, I have to let out a secret. You're gonna laugh, right? My mum knows this, right? So because you can only see me from the top up, you should see what's on the bottom. Sometimes I've got like shorts on with Ugg boots, you know, bare feet and a pair of pajama pants. Like, Shawnee's, do not, you know, I'm gonna burst all your bubbles. Yeah, I'm always dressed from the waist up. Sometimes I'll like have on a full suit, but it's really funny. But you know, it's yeah, it's what you see this part, but you don't see what's on the bottom part. It's like news broadcasters. You know, you only have to wear a suit on the top half. But yeah, there you go. I let my secret out now. So yeah, Mum always laughs and goes, "What were you wearing on the bottom?" But sometimes I will get fully dressed. You just never know. Just depends. Today I am. Today I've got my overalls on. Hi, Julie. Julie, I've seen your message, and I will get back to you with an appointment, sweetheart. Okay, I've just been really busy, and I'm trying to book everybody in as I go. And yeah, it's just been crazy, which is awesome. Karen's saying it's an old farmhouse, definitely damp, arthritis along with other symptoms. Yeah, get out. I'm really feeling as if you know, it's respiratory as well, and I want to get somewhere that's a little bit warmer for you, if that makes sense. Ginger, you still on? Ginger. No, Michaela, you stay on here. Okay, this is what the banter's about, guys. If you're feeling absolute shit, and I'm going to use the word shit because I can. If you're feeling like, you know, if you're feeling not okay and you're feeling a little bit poorly, or, you know, you're feeling a little bit discombobulated, jump online to the banters. That's what these shows are about. You know, yes, I'm doing psychic readings. Yes, I might do mediumship readings. I might do all of that. But you know, to me, it's reaching out. It's giving people a little bit of light in some of the sometimes overwhelming darkness. And you know, that's what we're on here. I mean, we had Laura last week who was feeling like rubbish, and you know, you guys jump online. It's one big family, and you know, it's connection. And I think that, you know, connection is really important in this day and age, because we're so out of touch with things, and especially with COVID. Like I'm in Melbourne and we're still all on lockdown. It's been like months now, I think 3 months or something like that, and you know, you can't see anybody, you can't do anything. This sort of thing is really, really important. So that's why I say share it. If you know somebody that's struggling, share the banter. You know, get them on here. You know, jump online, and you know, we'll have a good laugh. So you know, stay on, if that makes sense. No going anywhere. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, guys, if you know anyone that's suffering depression or mental illness or anything like that, you know, single mums that are struggling with, you know, 20 kids and or single dads or just anybody that's having a hard time, get them to jump on this show. That's what it's here for. You know, we're here to reach out, make people laugh, give some guidance at the same time. You know, it's I'm a psychic barber, you know, and one of the things with barbering that's really important to me is mental health, especially men's mental health, because they don't talk about it. And you know, quite often as barbers, we're the first point of contact for people who need to say stuff or just sit in the chair and have a bitch or whatever, you know. I'm really informal in the banters. My platform readings are a lot different. And they're all more professional, as professional as I can be. I just want to send out some love, some big love to my beautiful, beautiful soul sister and my rock, Carolyn, Ginger, Adele, whatever you want to call her. You know, she's been going through some challenges this week, and it's so hard when you love somebody so much and they're going through stuff and you feel like you just can't connect or do anything, and you just got to sit back and hold space. And I know that this is relevant for a lot of people as well, but I just want to just, you know, get out there and just say, look, you know, I love you, you're my rock, and you know, I'm just really pushing to get you through these hard times. And you know, both you know, B2 and B1 are really on your side with this one, and I know that you're going to be okay. I know that you're going to come out of it okay, but it's just so hard for us watching you go through what you're going through. You've got the biggest, purest heart ever, and I just wanted to say I love you, and you know, we're here for you. So there you go, my ginger ninja. Oh, what else? Where am I going to go with this? Kylie. I was going with Kylie, wasn't I? Ooh, I just found something there, sticky. Up in Queensland, in the Gold Coast hinterland, one day all borders will be open. Queensland hinterland. Oh, I'm reading all your messages. I love the way, like, Mandy's written up here. You're awesome, Robin. You know, I just love the way you all banter away. It's fun for me to watch here, and you know, it's really cool. It's really cool. Nick, are you online still? All right. Nick, are you there? Knock, knock. Nicky. Kylie Pritchard. Right, I'm pulling a card for you, Kylie. I've had it up there for ages and I haven't read because you know what happens. Well, did you see that fly out? Totally out of flight. All right, so Kylie. Hi. Nick, stay there. I've got a read for you. Kylie, keep your vibration high and fly above all negativity. You're heading in the right direction. Okay. Newfound wisdom and clarity allows you to see your path as blessed and secure. You can now see clearly what you're meant to. New heights are easily reached. And your mantra that she's written here for you is as if through the eyes of an owl I see clarity. I see clear with clarity, and I am blessed. Owl flight. So one of the things that Scott always talks about in regards to owls is that they're their feathers are almost like fur, and you cannot hear an owl fly. You can't hear them. And so they will, like, the only time that a mouse knows when there's an owl is when it's actually got it in its talons. It just doesn't see it. It doesn't see it coming in. It has no clue. Like, it's just what comes on in, right? And owls are very, are often nocturnal. You do see them occasionally during the day, but very, very rarely. And they're nocturnal. And it's said that the owl passes the message. She's the message keeper of the night, and she passes the messages to the hawk of the day. So she's got that duality side of things. But she's able to fly above all negativity. It doesn't matter, because you just can't hear her at all. She's just so switched on. But the owl, they say the wise old owl as well. So owl medicine is just so beautiful, and for it to come in for you today, I feel like it's really, really relevant. Okay, it's about keeping your vibration high, and we're just talking about this because Michaela tried to ditch us, and we're talking about bringing into this show just the vibration and lifting the vibration and putting it all in there. And I'm hoping that each and every one of you go away from these shows feeling uplifted and vibrant and just being able to get through your day or get through the next couple of days, if that makes sense. And so I do feel it's really important. But what I do feel for you, Kylie, is that, it's talking about newfound wisdom and clarity. And it's like, the owl, she will see things in the nighttime that the hawk won't be able to see. And so there is that duality of seeing the balance in the yin and the yang, the night and the day. And that's what I feel like is going on for you. I feel like you have to balance things out, Kylie. You're very impulsive at times, and it's just like bang, straight on into it. And when you focus on something, you do it. But I want to say, like, balance it out. You don't have to do everything now. You don't have to do everything so fast. I want to say, take your time with things. Okay, just take some time and sit still. Okay, sit still is the message that they're giving me. That's really clear for you. You are heading in the right direction, though, Kylie. And I'm feeling as if there's an enlightenment coming in. It's like an aha epiphany of direction and directorial that's coming in for you. And I feel like you're really starting to move to your higher purpose, if that makes sense. If through the eyes of an owl you see clearly and clarity, okay, so own that blessing. You worked really hard to get to where you are, but just understand now that you have to bring in balance. Okay, you've got to bring in the night and the day. You've got the owl at the night, you've got the hawk at the day. Bring them together. You may not see her, but you have to understand the owl is always with you. Okay, she's always there. Where there's light, there's dark. Just remember that. So I'm going to leave that with you, and your mantra is, as if through the eyes of the owl I see clearly with clarity, and you're blessed. Oh, drop in a card. Oh, look who's here. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Jax. Do you want a fairy card? Jax. I'm going to read a fairy card. I want one for Nick as well. Zoe's saying, I was watching for the first time on Sunday night. And oh, Karen, I feel Mapleton on that one. I don't know why I'm drawn to that, but I feel Mapleton. I got no for Mulaney. Energy's too harder there. Montville. I don't know why Mapleton, but have a look there. That's what I feel like I'm going there. Nick, stay online. Jackie, I just got this card for you. Oh, look, this is so you, Mama Gnome. Look. Isn't she cute? She's got babies. They look like Cuddle Pot and Snuggle Pie. Female gnomes are rare. That's weird. How could female gnomes be rare? Well, how do you get boy gnomes if there's no female gnomes? Okay. Female gnomes are rare. Mama Gnome has popped in to tell you to take some time out and enjoy Mother Earth's bounty. You've been nurturing others for so long, it's time to spoil yourself. Buy yourself a gift. You too are a gift. Animals and children are attached to your loving aura. By taking time out for me, I have more time for others. Jax, check that out. You're a Mama Gnome. An MG. Look, I feel like this is just an affirmation, a confirmation of where you've come from, what we were talking about last night in taking time out, if that makes sense. And so I feel like that's just, spirit going, yep, you know exactly what you needed. I still would love for you to pick up that paintbrush, Jackie, and also finish that book. Okay, I really would. I feel like, there's more in your creative process that needs to come forward. I know that you're slowly getting back on track with things. And I know that you're slowly starting to read again, but I still feel as if there's a little bit of you that's needing some TLC, and I don't want you to avoid that. So keep on the bike, keep back in, keep getting back into nature, and just understand that, what you do is absolutely incredible. I'm in awe of you. I'm inspired by you. I absolutely adore you, love you, and you're one of my biggest rocks, just like Ginger. And yeah, I just have to acknowledge that. It's a day of love today, guys. So if you love someone, tell them. And I'm certainly doing that. So, I love you guys. So I hope that makes sense, Mama Gnome. You cracked me up laughing. Ginge, okay, I'll check in on you later. Gnome humor. Oh my God, Oz, seriously, you're on a roll today. Nick, I'll get to you now. I hope you're still there. Vicky, I'm on for 2 hours. I know that some people like come on and they do half an hour here and half an hour there. I'm always in trouble for being on for too long, but I go as long as Spirit tells me to go. Oh, Karen, you're such sweet words. You don't know. All right, Nick, let's have a look and see what we have for you. Nick, we have the winds of change. Okay, I love it when my dear beautiful friends. Where have I got Nick's cards? Here they are. Enchanted Soul affirmation cards. And I love it when my friends come online. Because I work in an industry where I sort of like know 90% of mediums and psychics in the industry Australia-wide. And it's really hard for us to get readings because everybody knows. And, we need guidance as well. And so I love it when my dear friends who have, done works like this, and even Sharon's cards as well, and Sharon Tell and all of that. I'm just feeling, I'm just feeling as if sometimes we need guidance as well. And so like it's, I don't want you guys thinking that I'm putting my friends before you. I'm not. It's just that these guys, they work so hard in the industry, and sometimes we need guidance too. So I love that I can actually be the instigator of giving people like Nick and Jackie some messages. So Nick, you've got the winds of change. It's a harpy. I don't even know what harpy is, but the harpy gives you a strong message. Hold on. The winds of change are blowing your way. A much needed change is coming. It may be rough and you may feel alone, but hold tight. Support, reward, and blessings will appear out of nowhere. You may even find yourself doing something completely new. New opportunities await me, and I'm open to change. Nick, I feel bigger and better things are coming for you. I know that you've got that beautiful new card deck coming out, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I cannot wait to bring you on the show to read with it. it's just beautiful. I love these affirmation cards. They're great little ones to put in your pocket and carry around with you. But I just feel the ones that you're delivering next are going to be so much more powerful. I see a new book coming up for you as well, Nick. And, you know, I really feel that you're going through the next stage of you know, pulling your insides out over your head, if that makes sense. You're such a strong, beautiful, beautiful person. And in order to help others, you tear yourself apart. And I do feel that, you know, the next part of where you're coming from or where you're going to will bring forward further information and journey work. I know that these cards came from the hurt, pain, and change. And the next cards, again, hurt, pain, and change. And I feel like the next one, I feel like there's going to be 3 that are going to be similar to that, where you're really bringing out that guttural, raw essence of who you are, where you've been, and what you're being guided to do. And then I feel, Nick, there's going to be a click and a change in direction. And there's going to be a gentleness that's going to come forward in regards to sort of like what path you're on now, if that makes sense. So let's wait and see where that leads us. But I just feel like it's you know, that it's going to be an absolutely beautiful journey. New opportunities await me, and I'm open to change. Nick, you're always open to change. Your hands and your heart are always open, and I just want to say thank you for being who you are, because the world is truly benefiting from your gifts and your soul purpose. So I hope that helps you out. It's going to be interesting and amazing to see. Awesome gift you share to keep your psychic friends shining. Yeah, they do. Hello, Mr. Whitling. How are you going? Hi, Christy. Looking up here. Oh, I love you too. Was that Poppy with Cuddle Pot and Snuggle Pie? Yeah, I just felt that that's who I wanted to mention. That's who I felt that they were. Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie. Hi, Trisha Henley. Hey, Rach, I was just thinking about you before as my cards left my hands and landed in my lap. April, how are you going? Rach, I'm always online on a Wednesday between 12 and 2, and always on a Sunday between 8 and 10. But this Sunday I'm not as well. My battery's running low. Of course it is. I'm going to go and get my battery before it runs out. Give me 2 seconds. Go get a drink and have a pee. Right, I'm back. Did you miss me? Sorry about that, guys. The baby had the computer yesterday, and I didn't grab the charger. Oh my god, the invisible psychic. It's a dead. That's like a I don't know. I think I've told you this joke before. You're gonna go. Okay, Shawnees, have a good sleep. Oh my God, you guys suck. Now you're like picking on me. You crack me up laughing. Hey, you know how baby, you online? Still? My darling. Love of my life. Are you there? You know how I was saying before, like the fish tank filter sounded weird, like it stopped. Hey Tam, how are you? Hey, the fish tank filter stopped. You better come back and fix it. I'm not even going to touch it. I just pulled it out at the wall. No, I said I did. I said to you, go and pee. No, I didn't get tea. I said go and have a break and have a pee. Okay. That's right. Nothing better than having giggles. Yeah, I know, baby. You're going to have to come and fix the fish tank. I can't do it. Nothing, Tammy. It hates me. Like, seriously, I spent hours the other day trying to figure it out, and it wouldn't do anything, and she just walks in and it goes. Oz, I'm going to read for you. Is Oz your real name? Or is it like a pseudonym? Ooh, Oz, you've got gnome family. Gnome family. I don't know whether that says no family, but a gnome, because you gnome and all. Anyway, the earthly gnomes remind you that life is filled with abundance on all levels. Magical celebrations will abound as well as success within the family. Count your blessings. Watch as more abundance rolls into your already blessed life. Thank you, Fairy Realm, for all the gifts bestowed upon me. I'm truly grateful. That just shows me that you're such an abundant person. Yeah, it's just showing that, you know, no matter what you touch, it's going to be abundant. You really have that energy about you, the uplifting vibration. You're a people person, hands down. You need to be in work that, it's very, what's the word I'm trying to say? You need to be with people. You need to be out there. Need to be connected. And I'm just feeling as if, this is just a confirmation of where you're going and what you're doing. I can see the Oz in shining light. So I know that, that's going to be something that's really beneficial. Magical celebrations will abound as well as success within the family. So I feel like there's a baby coming or something like that as well. So I don't know whether it's you or somebody near and around you, but I feel like there's new birth. It could be new birthing ideas, new birthing concepts. Or it could be birthing a child, but one or the other. I'm seeing pink, so I'm guessing it's actually a kid, if that makes sense. So you might have like a grandbaby or something like that. You're 62 and retired. Retirement, what's that? I think that you're always going to work, you're always going to do things, and you're always going to inspire people. So work is just a definition of something that we do and something that we achieve in our lives, and get paid for it. Not always we get paid monetary things. Sometimes we just get paid in love and abundance, and I feel like that's what Spirit is wanting to connect to, and Spirit is wanting to pass across to you today. So I'm going to leave that with you. What happened to the filter? What? Yes, she did fix it. Didn't like me. She just turned up and it fixed. Just like that, it fixed. Now it's not fixed. Does anybody have any questions? Oz, you remind me of Heidi. I don't know if Heidi's still on here, still watching, but Heidi's very much similar. She's just young at heart, and it doesn't matter what age she is. She just has this young, vibrant, beautiful energy, and I love her dearly. I'm going to get her on the show when I can in a few weeks' time, and we'll get her talking about her Arcturian cards, which are just amazing. New York, New York. Hi, Donna. How are you? April, what I'm feeling is that you need to let go of expectations about yourself. I think that you're really hard on yourself within that relationship, and I feel like you've got a tight grip on it, but you just need to relax in it a little bit more, and just let things flow naturally. Don't try and force things. But I am feeling that for you, the one thing that's going on there is that you're trying to control it by holding on to it, and that's your expectations of self, if that makes sense. Do I have help to buy this home? It's not mine to help. I'm just having a look here, Karen. Karen, I feel like there's two sources to choose from. That's all they're giving me on this one. I'm seeing two. Okay. I do feel that you will have the abundance and the financial abundance, but I feel as if you just got to be patient a little bit more. You might have to rent before you buy, because I feel like your health is more important than purchasing a house outright. So just hold on to that thought, because I do feel that something will come in. Raquel, your grandmother's always with you. Loved ones, when they pass over, they are very much with us in spirit, and they walk with us always. So yes, the answer to that is yes. If you would like to talk to her or bring her forward, then please contact me for a private reading, and I'm more than happy to do that for you. Okay, Mr. Whitling, Spirit says I have to pull a card for you. Hi, Catherine, if you're there. Sending you love, beautiful. And Rach, I haven't forgotten about you. So I'm using the Fairy Oracle, the Fairy Magic Message cards by Sharon McLeod. Jason, the Fungi Fae. Look how pretty that snail is. I love that. The Fungi Fae let you know things may have become damp, moldy, and stagnant. Be mindful of the spores of negativity and how easy they spread. Air out old issues, throw out things that no longer serve you, cleanse your body, home, and relationships. balance with fire and energy, and find beauty everywhere. Out with the old and in with the new. I'm feeling fresh and no longer blue. Oh, that's so cute. Jason, I feel as if you're constantly working on the same things. And what I'm wanting to say to you is that you need to dig a little bit deeper and work on some deeper issues that are beyond the surface, if that makes sense. We get so comfortable in working with the same things and revisiting the same programs and revisiting the same pain that we forget about, other things or deeper things. And Jace, I feel like there's some triggers that are coming up for you at the present time. And I know that you can be really hard on yourself and you're the first one to jump in and get the work done. But sometimes I think that you overwork things. And I just want to say to you, let yourself feel the work that you've done. Let yourself feel the work and receive the benefit of the work you've done, and then that will settle. And then rising from the deep depths of your pain, I feel like that's going to come up for you as well. I am getting something to do with children with you also, so I know that pain associated with that is going to come to the forefront. And with that is going to bring some self-worth issues and respect issues as well. And I just want to say to you, when this happens, just be gentle, okay? Because I know you're a hard worker, you're straight on into it and you want to get rid of it, but I just want you to feel it, okay? Feel things before you eradicate them. Feel them, and just give gratitude and blessing for the lessons that they've provided in your life. I know you know the way this works, but for some reason I'm being guided to pass the message across. And I can only do what I can only do. I don't question it. I just pass it on, if that makes sense. Okay. And Catherine, while I'm here, let me see here. April, if you email me at office.oz.psychicbarber, I will email you all the information that you can get reading. Catherine, let me have a look here. Oh, Catherine, you've got the gnome family as well. How cute is that? Okay. Babe, the earthly gnomes remind you that life is filled with abundance on all levels. Magic celebrations will abound, as well as success within the family. Count your blessings, watch as more abundance rolls into your already blessed life. I think this is just a confirmation here for you, my darling. You are one of the most incredible, beautiful, gentle women that I know. And, you're so abundant, and so the way that you see life is changed from when I first met you all those years ago. The amount of work that you've done on yourself, and the amount of work that you've sort of like pushed Jace to do as well. You're just like this power couple. But I want you to really sit in that abundant feeling, both of you, and just look at what you've achieved. Stop the hard work for just a minute and feel the blessings and the magical celebrations that are near and around you. I can see some big things coming in for you personally, Catherine, that are long time coming. I feel as if you're going to break out of the mold of being what you are, and almost like coming to life, as if somebody's plugged you into a power source and boom, out you come. So I feel as if it's like there's a rebirth coming for you, shedding the old skin and bringing in a new one. But with that comes independent beliefs, independent wants and needs, and independent projects as well. You and Jason work so closely together, but I really feel, Catherine, as if there's going to be something coming up for you that's yours alone, and you're going to actually move forward and embrace that, and really make a cracking go at it. I feel like it's going to sort of like define you as an individual, apart from a member of a couple, if that makes sense. So gnome family, Catherine. Vienne, how are you, my love? Hey there, you. I was wondering if you were going to jump on, Shelly. Kyle, Sugar Mama. You love my hair color. Oh my gosh, I haven't colored it in ages. Maria, how are you? Shelly, I haven't had a minute to get back to your messages, honey. But I will, I promise you. You're on my mind. Vian, stay online. I'll pull a card for you. Zoe, I'm not doing mediumship today, my love, but please know that you know your grandparents are with you always. They're with you by your side. They're giving guidance constantly, just as they were when they were living, Zoe. But if you would like look at Oz going there. Hey, look, I've got a personal assistant. Readings are $150 or 107 American. Hey Oz, do you want a job? Oh my god, I forgot what I was saying then. You're welcome, Catherine. Yes, I was talking about grandparents. Zoe, yeah, maybe book a private reading, honey, and I can certainly bring them forward to you so that you can speak to them. I am seeing your messages, guys. I am seeing your messages. I'm getting to them as quickly as I can. I've got about another half an hour, and I'm gonna, try and whip through as many as I can for you guys. But if I don't get to you, please don't be disheartened. It's hard to read for absolutely everybody. I do the best I can. But there's also the option of private readings all of the time as well. My books are open at the moment. I do have this week booked out. Next week I've got some. Jace, no, I've had this shirt for a little while. It's a nice comfy one though. And I got my overalls on today, so I'm not wearing the jacket and my matching bow tie, but thank you. I like this shirt. It's nice and comfy. Sun came out to warm us up. Awesome. Oh my god, see, look, I shake my knee, and it's just the spirit energy, the nervous spirit energy, and I shake my foot and like everything shakes. Viria, let's have a look and see what you're gonna have. We have the Gamia Lily Faye. She's kind of pretty in pink. There you go. Let's see what she says. The Gamia Lily Faye says humility and grace are needed. You can reach great heights without having to be arrogant. Remember where you came from and what your intentions are. Check your ego and make sure it's in balance. Success comes in many forms. I'm grateful for all that I have, and I'm grateful for all that I am. Okay, so Varia, what I want to say to you is that this card is talking about ego, but what I want to say to you is that the ego that I'm being reminded of as I look at this card is that you're very sensitive to what other people think about you and how you feel. And I want to say to you, don't take it personally, okay? You can't control other people and how they carry on in their lives or what they say, because people are always going to be people. They're never going to change. I see people all the time yelling at their kids, and I'm like, why are you yelling at your kid? Your kid's just being a kid. Kids do what kids do, but how we react to those children, that's a different ball game. We're the adults, we should know better. Okay, and so Varia, what I want to say to you is really relevant in that respect, in that you can't change what other people think. You can't change how other people act. All you can do is control your reaction, if that makes sense. And so, you have to work on yourself, if that makes sense. You can't you can't control others, and you can't control what's in your external environment per se, but you can control how to react to all that stimulation and stimuli. And I just want to say to you, the order of success, or the way for you to actually gain success and gain clarity and insight and reformation and redirection and all of the abundant things that you need in order for you to move forward. The way that you're going to gain all of that is to control how you react. Be in control of you. And I feel like sometimes you're a little bit out of control. You're sort of like, bouncing off walls all over the place. It's like a little atom that's, being nuked, and it's just like pinging all over the place. And it's just like, you just need to still yourself, still your mind, stop overthinking it, stop worrying about that person thinks, stop worrying about what that person thinks over there. Just concentrate on, who you are and what you need in order for you to move forward. So I hope that makes sense for you, sweetheart. I'll leave that with you. Hey, Terry, first time here. Welcome. Joe O'Halloran, how you going? Julie's having a lunch break. Julie Ann Stark. No, that's not what I was looking for. Hi, Terry. Where are you from? Hi, Joe. Are you in Canada? Hey there, you. All right. This is your card, the Flannel Flower Fae. Say that 5 times in a row. Off you go. Oz, give it a crack. I know you can do it. Flannel Flower Fae. Flannel Flower Fae. That's hard. Okay. The Flannel Flower Fae wants you to know it's okay to openly express your feelings. Do not be afraid of hurting people with your words. Stand up for yourself, get things off your chest, face the moment. Don't regret not saying what you need to say. Ask this fairy for assistance in finding your voice. So what I want to say to you, Terry, is that there are matters of the heart that I want to go to with you, and I'm just feeling as if there's a little bit of blockage. It's like there's energy around your heart space that needs to be released, and I just feel like I want to push it out. And I want to say, Terry, you need to express. You're a quiet achiever, and you go within and you hold everything within. And I just want to say to you, don't be scared about speaking your truth. If you say something and it's going to offend somebody else, that's their conflict, and they have to deal with it. As my master Yoda says, your conflict, go deal with it. Or my other saying is, it's not my monkey or my circus. Okay. And I just feel as if I want to say that you need to open up what's within your heart space and relay that to people that are near and around you. You've got such a beautiful energy about you, Terry. And, I just want to say to you, you need to let that out more. You need to let people know the real you and take that mask off your face and understand that no matter what, insecurities aside, the real person, is going to love you for who they are, if that makes sense. I think that came out backwards. So the right person, will accept you for who you are, not what you do or how you act, but like all of you. Okay. And I think that's a message that's really important for every single person. The right person, when they come along, will love you unconditionally for all of your every part of you, okay? And the things that they don't understand, you work through together, because that's what partnership is about. And Terry, I just feel as if I want to open up my voice, and I just want to, say and let things out. There are so many intimate things about you that you hold internally, and I just feel like that, you need to let that out. You need to let people know the real you, not the you that you expect them to know and accept, if that makes sense. So I'm going to leave that with you, Terry, and I hope that that helps you out. Yeah, Terry, I feel like you need to. I'm sending you love and blessings for the loss of your son, and I hope that you find strength in what we do here to at least get you through today, and give you some hope in where you're going and what you need to do. Joe, where am I going? Here. Hi, puppy. Joe, what's your dog's name? How cute is this dog? This dog looks like the dog we had in the UK called Yoda. Is it a Chihuahua? What sort of dogs do people have? What do you have? What pets do you guys have? I've got Ariana, and we've got Thomas. Thomas the turtle, and the Maine Coon Manic. I think she's asleep at the minute. What's a chug? Joe, what's a chug? Is it like a Chihuahua and a pug? A chug. Ruth, have you heard of a chug? Chugga chugga chug. My first dog was a mini dachshund called Jemima, and she was a bitch. She used to bite everyone. Labradoodles. Oh my God, Julie, you have a Jack Russell. I pity you. They are nightmare children. Michaela's got a mini dachshund, a multi Shih Tzu, and a blue heeler. Wow. What's a Shih Tzu? What's a Catahoula? That sounds like a dance. Hey, Mandy, what is that? Francis has got miniature ponies, rescue duck, and heavy horses. Oh, I can't wait. Francis, I want to meet your Clydesdale. Chocolate lab. Terry, what's your lab called? I used to have a chocolate Shar-Pei called Satchmo. Bye, Sal. Because I was thinking, like, what do you call a Negro colored dog? And I thought, well, you can't call it Chucky or anything like that. So I called him Satchmo after Louis Armstrong. A Tibetan brachycephalic dog. Can you speak like English, Professor? What's a Kodiak? Sounds like a camera. Michaela, seriously, dachshunds are feral. I had this friend who I visited once, and they were house sitting, and they were house sitting for this person that had a dachshund, and this thing hated me. Like, it literally flew off the sofa. It had my shoe, and back then I had my winkle pickers on my pointy toe shoes. This thing was hanging off my shoe. Every time I walked into the room, this dog wanted to kill me, and it was this little Dackie. Oh, Really? So it looks like a bear. I know what a Kodiak bear is. An American leopard dog. Mandy, what's that like? All these breeds of dogs I've never heard of. They're loyal. They're crazy. The Shih Tzu is. Everybody has a dog. my turtle thinks it's a dog. That's enough. He follows everybody around and climbs everything. Like sometimes I look at him and I think he looks just like Leonardo. All he needs is like a headband. He stands up on his back legs. All right. A Shih Tzu cross Maltese. What's a shit? Oh, it's too complicated. It's like crystals. Everybody changes the names. All these dogs breeding, like, it's crazy. His name is Thomas. A Shih Tzu is a zoo with only one animal in it. Mine is actually deceased. Charlie passed away 2 years ago. I came late in the chat and everyone was naming dogs, so I chimed in. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, we've got a Maine Coon, Ariana, Victoria, and she's like a dog. Has anybody got a Maine Coon? Because they're so not cats. They're the weirdest creatures. Yells at them if they go on the footpaths. That's so funny. Yeah, Ari's Maine Coon. She's so funny. We introduced her to the dog. We introduced her to the dog the other day, and the look on her face was sheer horror. But I have to be honest. I think that she is more scared of the Hoover than Ruby. I think she's more scared of the dog, the Hoover than the dog. Like, you know, she'll put up with the dog, but the Hoover, she just looks like it's gonna murder her. Okay. Oh my God. That's so cute. Must be a comfort thing, Michaela. Are you laughing at the Hoover, babe? Aren't you supposed to be doing your lectures? All right, let's get some more readings done. We've got 15 minutes. Let's go. Where are we going to go here? Okay, Joe. Let me have a look here. Wedding flower fae. You love that, Joe. Let's see here. Fairies adore all kinds of love. They want to prepare you for a new romance. Someone you are meant to meet will soon enter your world. If you already have somebody special, then your bond will be renewed and deepened. The more you love yourself, the more love you will attract in life. I love and adore myself, and I am love. So I feel like this is really important for you, Joe. A bit of self-love going on there. If you're not in a relationship, then somebody's definitely coming in. Like attracts like. Remember that, okay? It's like attracts like. So those of you that are asking about relationships and asking, will I meet somebody? Is there somebody out there for me? The answer is yes. Nick, I don't know if you're still watching, but I keep getting that there's somebody there coming for you as well. So I'm going to leave you with that one. I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I really feel like there's somebody coming in for you, which is going to be awesome. But Joe O'Halloran, some self-love coming in here, but also feel like you need to do some work to shift things. some belief systems, some self-inhibiting belief systems. And, you know, I feel like I just want to say to you, you know, drop the pretenses, you know, drop that fear, drop the anxiety. You know, if you're in a relationship that's got a bit stale, you know, look at why you're with that person, bring some, you know, love and abundance back in. And the more you can enjoy yourself, the more other people will enjoy you. So just remember that, like attracts like. You're in a relationship for 15 years. Awesome. So you just need to remember why you're in that relationship. What brought you together in the first time? Are you communicating? Are you connecting? Are you still, you know, open you know, in regards to sharing and things like that? You know, so many people get in relationships and, you know, they forget, they get so caught up in life and they get so caught up in other things that they forget about, you know, their personal relationship. And I think it's really important for, you know, if you're wanting a relationship, then it's really important for you to nurture it, you know. And it doesn't mean that you have to live out of each other's pocket. It's so, you know, it's important to invoke balance into your life, but, you know, you have to also nurture it. And, you know, just simple little things. Relationships don't have to cost a shitload of money. You know, you don't have to be constantly buying stuff and you know, doing stuff. I mean, I'm not really materialistic anyway. For myself, I love buying stuff for my girl, and I just can't help myself. I see stuff and like, oh yeah, we need that. But for me, it's the little things. And you know, I think that you need to understand the language of love that your partner speaks, because we all have different languages of love. Some people is touch, some people's hearing, some people is gifts and things like that. So you know, I just want to say to you that, you know, just remember why you came together in the first time, and put some time aside for yourselves, Joe. You know, life gets in the way, kids get in the way, and I don't say that in a negative way. But I'm just feeling as if you need to come together. You need to find some time, some romance time, and don't let it get stale. You know, give it a shake up and a wake up, and you know, many blessings for the next 15 years. But I'm going to leave you with that one, Joe. I hope it makes sense. Somebody, can anyone place Lucy? Terry from British Columbia, how are you going? Laura, hi, you guys. Canada's online. Can anyone place a Lucy? Either living or passed over? I'm hearing that name really clearly. No, not Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. You Wally. Laura, okay. Yeah, I do think music too sometimes, Oz. Laura, okay. Want to pull a card for you. The Solitary Fairy is what's come forward. What I'm seeing is the Solitary Fairy is present. Spend some time alone and connect with nature. Take yourself away from artificial scenery. Pick some herbs and flowers and spend time in nature. Treasure the time that you have alone with yourself and make it count. All I have all I need inside of me, and I am one with nature. So this one, Lucy, is just saying to spend some time with yourself, to schedule some time on you, to be there for you, if that makes sense. You know, you spend so much time doing and being for other people that I want to say that you need to spend some time doing and working on you and for you. You know, sometimes the only time that we have in a day is when we're sitting on the toilet or the bathroom, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's really frustrating because there's 24 hours in a day and we can't even get an hour to ourselves. And I just feel like, Laura, I want to pause and put some time in your schedule for you to reconnect to you, to reconnect to who you are, what you need, what your desires are, so that, you know, you don't sort of like end up resenting life and resenting those that are near and around you. I do feel as if there's some challenges coming up, or there have been some challenges coming up and arising for you in the last few weeks, and I feel like you're having to be made deal with unnecessary. I'm not going to use the word conflict because I don't think it's quite there, but I feel as if somebody's taken something to heart, and you have to sort of like not prove yourself, but define reasons as to why you've said or made a decision, if that makes sense. So I feel like it's really relative, Lucy, that you spend some time with you in gaining a better understanding of who you are and what you're with. So, you know, if you know, if that's what you need, then, you know, you need to honor that and honor that space, if that makes sense. Okay. Mia, oh, your granddad passed away 2 days ago. Bless, sweetheart. I'm so sorry for your loss. We're sort of like at the end of the banter today, Mia, but if you want to contact me for a private reading, I'm more than happy to bring him forward with you. I do feel like I want to say resting peacefully, and I know that there was a bit of a struggle leading up to his passing. So, you know, just have a look. VN, I don't know if you can hear this message, but I'll message you your card privately. Oh, Laura got booted off. Okay. Vienne, I'll do your card. I'll pull it so everyone can see, and then we'll replay it back. Just bear with me for a second. Okay, where am I going to go here? Yeah, I really feel like I need to read for you today, so I'm going to read it anyway. I know you can't hear it, but I'm going to record it and send it on to you. So the card I've got at the minute is the pineal gland, and this is talking about Amentina mascara toadstool. It's a magical energy that unlocks the gates of magical doorways. Shamans use it when following the reindeer along ancient ley line tracks. Just looking at this spot of beauty helps stimulate the third eye and pineal gland. It also unlocks psychic powers and strengthens your intuition. Explore your mind, be open to ways of expanding it. And basically the mantra that's coming through is, my intergalactic doorways are open. I expand my mind with loving perception. Vian, what I want to say to you in regards to this particular card is that you are very intuitive in your own right. You know, you do have an understanding of how the world and the universe and conscious energy works, but I feel like you sometimes doubt it or you question it. And I know that you know, as mediums, we all always, you know, question where, how, why. I mean, it's just a natural thing that we actually do. But Vienna, I want to say to you, just trust in the guidance that you're being given. It's there, but you just don't actually listen to it sometimes. And it's like you're trying to externally source confirmation and affirmation, whereas if you just listen to the guidance and held the faith that you actually have within you, I really feel as if, you would be a lot more settled in your mind, if that makes sense. There are so many things that are going on for you at the moment, and the creative process is overflowing and abundant, and I don't want to see you stop that by doubt or fear. Okay, so this is talking about magical energy, unlocking the gates and magical doorways. I feel that you are about to walk through an etheric doorway again, and I feel like there's an uprising and an uplifting and like an aha moment as you sort of force yourself in the next part of your being. It's going to unlock your third eye, which gives you the ability to see things beyond your physical existence, if that makes sense. So you'll see things in your mind eye. You'll have visions, you'll have ideas and concepts, your clairvoyance will click in, and you'll just have a better understanding of the world that you're living in and the energy in which you need to work through, if that makes sense. So explore your mind, be open to ways of expanding it is the baseline message. So I hope that makes sense for you, and sending you lots of love. Terry, yes, the videos are up so that you can actually have a look later. Carrie, of course. Whoops, click the wrong ones. All right, guys, I've only got a couple more here, and sometimes Bec seems to freeze. She's thinking and tuning in. I thought she was freezing. Oh, yeah, sometimes I do pause to think. And so I do connect to spirit, if that makes sense. Carrie Cornwall. Tori, that's cute. All right, Carrie, your card is the Mermaid family. Okay. The mermaids surround you and whisper to your soul, we are born into human families for many reasons. You're part of a bigger family, a bigger consciousness. There are so many people who adore and love you. These friends are your soul family. They will catch you when you fall. You belong. I am part of the universal whole, and I belong. Carrie, I think this is so fitting for you because I have caught you from time to time. Really, struggling with belonging, if that makes sense. And I just want to reassure you that, you are definitely a part of a bigger thing. Just places like this, as we bring into the banter, everybody's talking, everybody's relating. And I just feel like I want to put yourself out there. I know that you're looking for Mr. Right. And I just feel as if, you need to branch out a little bit, go out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to be noticed just for yourself. Don't worry about, putting on airs and graces. As I said earlier on, the right person will love you for who you are and just in all your entirety. You're great. I love your sense of humor, your compassion, your dedication, your love, all of those things. And I feel like you just doubt. But this card is just saying, like, you're so loved, you're so highly respected. And if you could see yourself through our eyes, then I think you'd have a really big, oh my goodness moment. So just be who you are and love what you're doing and keep going. Okay. I would love to be able to read for each and every one of you guys, but it's really hard to be able to get to absolutely everyone. So please, if you've joined me today and you haven't had a reading, don't feel disheartened or anything like that, because I do go where spirit guides me to go, if that makes sense. Tori Walls, I will do you as the last reading for the day, but I just want those that are online to just realize that I've seen your messages, and with every single message that comes through, I'm returning an answer of love and just respect. You guys have been with me for 2 hours, and that's dedication. You know, some of you get on here in hope that you'll get some guidance or hope that you get a reading. And what I want you to do is just realize that in every single reading that I do for people, there is a message for you as well. So please take those messages. Okay, listen to the guidance that I'm giving to other people. Take it on board, apply it to yourself, and help it to move you forward in the direction that you need to go in. There are some of you that have wanted some mediumship connections today. Now, I haven't done any mediumship today. It depends on the show. It depends on where spirit is. But today they haven't come forward. So please, if you're wanting to connect to your loved ones, email me to book in with a private reading. My email is office.ozpsychicbarber@gmail.com. Okay. The other thing is, I want to just say to you that this Sunday there will be no banter due to the Jewish high holidays, okay? The following Sunday, I'm hoping to have Scott Alexander King with me. I've just got to confirm the date with him. And then, of course, on the Wednesday, most certainly, we will, reconnect here at 12 o'clock midday. So I'm just going to jump online and, I'm already online. What sort of crap is that? But I'm just going to give this message for Tori, and let's have a look and see what we can get. Now stay online, guys. Stay with me, guys, because I'm going to pull a card for everybody that didn't get a card today. So I'm going to pull a one card, okay? This is Bridget. Okay, Tori. Hail the fairy arrow one. Hail she's of the fairies. Like bridges cold and a fire burns in your belly. All great things start with an idea. Set goals and watch your dreams come to fruition. Shoot the arrow of intention. Make sure what you are brewing is positive. Visualize the outcome, your true desire. I set my intentions and I know that they will manifest. So, Tori, what this is saying is see it, believe it. Okay, focus, achieve, believe. Focus, achieve, believe. Really important, okay? Shoot your arrows of intention. Make sure they're going in the right direction. Visualize the outcome that you want, and don't hold back. I say to people all the time, you're going home at the end of the day, but you don't know what's going to come between where you are right now and home. There are so many obstacles: traffic lights, kids on bikes, motorcycles, stop signs, lollipop ladies. You don't know what's going to come in front of you, but you know definitive that you're going home. The same thing happens when you're actually working with, with spirit. You need to put out what it is you're wanting, and you need to, be specific in your dreams and goals and those sort of things. The cards so I'm going to leave that with you. The cards that I'm using are Fairy Magic Message cards by Sharon McLeod. Scrolling across the bottom is the link for Animal Dreaming Publishing, where you can get these cards, okay? Animal Dreaming Publishing, and jump online to this link, and you'll be able to grab that. I'll put the link on after here as well, but if you go to my page, you should be able to find some reviews of cards, and the link will be there for Animal Dreaming Publishing. They are most gorgeous little cards. I absolutely love them to bits. Now, stay online, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull one of Scott Alexander King's Animal Dreaming cards, and this one's for all of you that didn't get a reading today, okay? And this is a divine guidance. Let's see what he has. So we're using the original Animal Dreaming card deck by Scott Alexander King, and let's have a look here. So these are Scott's Animal Dreaming cards, and the artwork is Karen Branchflower, and they're absolutely beautiful. I learned to read with these cards many years ago when I was training with Scott, and they're one of my favorite decks. So I have this deck and the World Animal Dreaming deck. This deck I'm using actually is my cousin's deck, who she sadly passed in a car accident almost a year ago, and this was her deck. So I just have it sitting on my desk, and I just want to reach out and just send some love her way. She's in spirit, bless her, way too early. But this is Scott's Animal Dreaming Oracle, and you know, I have these mixed with the World Animal Dreaming Oracle. So I have like heaps of animal cards all in the one. I just wanted to blend them together. They are nice cards. All right, let's have a look. This is a message for everyone, guys, okay? So if you haven't received a message today, this one is for you. And this one's for you, everybody else that's on the banter as well, but especially those that haven't received their message today. Okay. So the card we have is Owl, okay? Now, Scott puts Owl as deception, all right? I'm going to go here and I'm going to read what he's got written because I like to read what he's got written. And, you know, I always like to honor the time that people have taken to write these books. When I'm teaching cards, I always say throw the book away and just have a look at it yourself. Have a look at what your interpretation of things are, and you know, then go back and have a look at the book. But you know, I always go back and look at the book because as a writer myself, I know how much it takes to actually put together the background information for an oracle deck. I've been working on my deck now for 4 years, and the amount of research is just phenomenal. And you know, I would be devastated if somebody didn't at least scan through the book and have a look at it. But anyway, so the owl is a silent flyer due to the velvety surface of its feathers, making the element of surprise, the strength of its assault enhanced by the fact that the attack usually comes from a source completely unsuspected by its victim. The dreaming lesson here is that of deception. Today, according to its pooled spirit teachings, the owl warns us not to assume that all is well at all of the time. People in situations we trust may not be completely trustworthy, but owl has the ability to see what others may miss. The gift of this dreaming is to be undeceived by external appearances and to discover the truth beneath them, okay? A bird that chooses to hunt at night, the owl is up until dawn, and then she's one of the few creatures that actually waits for the sun to come up before retiring. She literally welcomes the sun as it illuminates and warms the horizon each morning. As such, she's a symbol that sheds light on those areas of our life in which we are being deceived by camouflage, fraudulence, and pretense. Our wisdom allows us to know when we are stuck in the contents of our own lives, oblivious to the fact that we are wandering aimlessly through life. This part is so relevant, guys, okay? Owl sheds light on these moments so that clarity may be retrieved and stability salvaged. By helping us to find flight at the end of an otherwise pitch dark tunnel, Owl promises a time approaching of lucidity, new beginnings, and promises. If the owl has swooped into your perhaps being deceived by the apparently innocent motives of another, owl's appearance may be a warning that you need to quickly ascertain integrity hidden behind these motives. The owl has been gifted with clear night vision, which, when employed with the right intent, enforces us the ability to see what others may miss. So that's what Mr. King has written about the owl. Okay, you know, she is stealth. She comes in, she, you know, sits there and waits for the sun. But she also sees, you know, sometimes what we ourselves can't see. And that's why I've said to a lot of people today, you just need to sit quietly. You know, like the owl is silent. Sit in silence. Listen and hear. You know, there's so much that can be gained from silence. And just trust with her that, you know, integrity, impeccability, and you know, honor are things that are being implemented in your life. Okay, so yeah, I just want to say, hey, look who's online here. Tea with Karen. Look at that. Here she is. I'm going to pop her up here for a second. I don't know if she's still on. This is beautiful, Karen, and these are our favorite little steampunky cards here. And where are they? I've got them on my desk. Here they are. All of these cards are Karen's cards. Alice in Wonderland ones. They're somewhere on my desk as well. We're going to have her on the show at some stage, and we're going to bring her on. But hi, Karen. We love you. We love your tea leaf reading cards. We love your steampunk cards. And can't wait to see you online soon. Julie, love you. I'll talk to you tonight in class. you've got ornamental ones. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head it off at the pass there and say so long. And oh, look, here, Karen's here. Shall we pull one of her cards? Let's pull one of her cards. Let's pull a steampunk card. Let's see what Karen's got. We'll pull one of her cards for everybody. Let's see. I'll probably get one that I'll read like a total twat, and she'll just like shake her head and go, oh my God. Now, still running across the screen is the Animal Dreaming link. Okay, so you can get these steampunk ones from that link. But if you want the Tea question cards or the Alice in Wonderland cards, I wonder where I've put them. Oh, here they are. Here they are. I was using them the other day. So, yeah, so these ones you can get from Tea with Karen off Etsy. Look at these. These are so cute. Look how little they are. Love them. Oh, look, there's Mouse. Scrutiny. Aren't they cute? I love these because they're so small. All right, let's go steampunk, huh? I love it because I have so many beautiful friends that have incredible oracle decks and tarot decks, and I love that I can have this forum where I can actually use their cards and read for them and promote them, because they're my spirit family, and I really love their guidance, and they support me too. So we all work the same. And don't forget that her cards, Karen's cards, are beautifully gilded. Mine's starting to wear off because I use them all the time, but they're just so nice. What do we got here? Horseshoe. Okay, horseshoe. There we go. It's the horseshoe card. Now, we all know that horseshoes are about luck, right? Okay, we all know that. But we never want to see a horseshoe like this, okay? Because the luck runs out. We need to see the horseshoes like this, where we're holding and cupping and embracing the luck and abundance. So this card from Karen is all about bringing luck and abundance into your life. It's about seeing things the right way up, not always focusing down. So guys, lift your heads up, look at the sky, look at the stars, stop looking at your feet and start, you know, when you're looking down, you're missing out on the incredible, wonderful world that's near and around us, okay? You know, a horseshoe, if you try and hold luck, it's just going to run out, okay? So you can't have it. So many places, old places, you see horseshoes like that, but you've got to have it up, okay? It's a cup. It's going to bring in the abundance. It's going to hold it. You know, too many of us look at our lives half empty, but instead you've got to look at it as half full. You know, which way you're going to go. I always choose the positive. You know, I'm not adverse to, you know, feeling like rubbish and feeling like crap. But you know, sometimes you've got to look at the silver lining within each cloud. And so I really feel that, you know, this luck card for each and every one of you today is really relevant. I know that some of you are feeling flat, Michaela. I know it's about you. And I know that, you know, some of you are feeling a little bit lost, and you're sort of like looking at, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? How am I going to be? Am I going to be okay? Just remember, guys, remember your horseshoe. It holds luck up. It holds luck in. And we are essentially the horseshoes, okay? We are essentially the horseshoe of our being, you know, where we're the horseshoe that holds our soul. We're the horseshoe that holds all that abundance. And we can look at life from a negative perspective, down and out and on the ground, or we can turn ourselves around and turn ourselves the right way up. Dolly always says, turn a frown upside down. And if you see somebody without a smile, give them yours, right? Okay, or there's another one. Smile increases your face value. So it's, if you have a look at the horseshoe, is like a smile. Smile more. If you smile, if you laugh, it makes other people laugh. You know when you see like somebody and they're just smiling at you like cheesy, and you all of a sudden you just smile and you're like, no, I don't know what this is about, but I'm smiling. It might be uncomfortable. It's an automatic response. Somebody smiles, you smile. So smile more, love more, be more, do more, and care more about yourselves. I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I've got readings all afternoon. If you do want a private reading with me, the connection is, let me find it here for you. I think that's it. There we go. Strange Psychic Barber office.ozpsychicbarber@gmail.com. And you can book a private reading with me there. They're $150 for an hour. I just want to shout out to my beautiful friends that are online today. I want to shout out to Karen, who's up here with the tea leaf. We've had some beautiful readings with these cards over the many months that we've used them. Nikki, if you're there too, Nick, I love you, and your cards are incredible, and I can't wait to see your new ones. And you know, everybody else that sort of comes in line, comes on and makes these banters what they are. You know, Oz, you've been a cracker today, so I just want to thank you for your enlightening vibration. It has lifted it up for everybody else, and it's been really fun. So it's really awesome. Here we go. Look, Nick, an astrologist, jumped online. She's saying that Mercury is in retrograde. Use the cup to see what you have. Oh my goodness! Of course, Mercury is in retrograde. Nick, I don't know about you, but here's a really great deck of cards for you. Rachel Grace sent me these the other day, and they're numerology cards. Nick, I reckon you'd get an amazing thing out of this. I have no idea how to read these, so I have to leave them out and work on it, because it's not my you know, it's not my thing normally, neurology, but you know, I'm going to have a look at them. But thanks, Nick, for letting us know that Mercury's ass up and in retrograde. That's why we're all feeling a bit going backwards, guys. Okay, so that just tells me there's hope in the fish tank yet. That filter might actually work. So I'm sending you lots of love. Be gentle, guys. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Each and every one of you have a purpose. Each and every one of you are abundant, and each and every one of you are loved and cared for. We all doubt ourselves from time to time. It's a humanistic natural behavior. But just remember, what goes down has to come back up. We're all little yo-yos here, and you know what? We're all going to get back up. As Rocky said, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. What matters more is that we actually get back up again. Nick, more than happy to do that for you. I'm back in Melbourne now. So anyway, guys, I'm sending lots of love to you from me, from all my guys, from the turtle, from the cat, from, you know, everything. And just remember, find something abundant in your day and love yourself. Gonna leave it there, guys. Psychic Baba signing off. Remember, there's no Sunday this week. It's Rosh Hashanah. Sorry, no, it's not. It's Yom Kippur. Anyway, I'll talk to you on Wednesday.